Werewolf hunters. I think I'll make a covert entrance. Not sure we have the damage potential to kill people with backstabbing. Can give it a shot. Iron Mine.
Should have known she was
Once
lying.
was a woman
Said she
as
winked.
fair as any
They never
of
winked.
springtime in old Strauss-Nakai.
So basically every piece of iron is just a gold nugget for us.
Never do another span.
I'll take the iron later.
Die than give myself up.
Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my boot. Told him to just hand over the gold. Now ain't this a surprise?
Just worth the shot.
Thrun? Bah!
What the fuck did I do? Storm Call, really? Okay, another very rich iron mine.
Fair as an eagle.
You picked a bad time to get in there.
No!
That's all you got.
Victory's yours, I submit!
No more. I yield. I yield.
Ah! Enough! No, not like this.
So this really was just a mine. Well, more gold from us. With this we can certainly afford a new Badge of jewelry. Badge of enchantment. Yes. All according to the plan. I'd like to get enchantment up at least. Smithing is a good pairing for that. We could make dragon bone weaponry, dragon bone daggers, that sort of thing, to really milk the extra damage out of that. I mean, we have a thief skill and assassin skill still left. After this, both would benefit from good solid daggers. Not sure how it will go. I mean, we're very good at stealth already. So there's really nothing to develop as far as the character is concerned. We just want to go thievery, pickpocketing, things like that. But that's it. I suppose it means things should go very smoothly for us. Able to progress without too much fuss. Invisibility is really the deal clincher though. Even if we screw up, we can just turn invisible. And that has to be a massive advantage. Biggest problem with for a sneaker is outdoors you're still very easy to spot. With invisibility, you don't have that weakness. I'll keep this ore in iron form, at least for now. Is that it? "37 pieces of iron ore." Excellent. I'm not doing this though. We have 2 guilds left that would definitely benefit heavily from just going stealthily, so no point being stealthy now, not with this. Except the goddamn archers. Ah, fuck them. And this is it.
Time to end this little game.
A good weapon. Last 200 sword. Not good enough. Nothing particularly interesting. Suppose we could take the armor pieces. Fragment of Wuthra.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Want you to buy my crap.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I think we picked up a staff of reasonable value.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Grand staff of repose. Anything else?
Do come back.
I will come back, yes. And I have the horrible amount
Been tending.
of potions.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a
Could
problem
be.
back home and take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
The finest cuts, trinkets, odds and ends, that's... Good hunting.
Ripe fruit and some might call this junk.
Really just sell food.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
So, what next?
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet.
I got the fragment.
Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Sister. I'll show you what I know.
What's the next target?
I've been hearing rumors of Silver Hand activity. A group of them has holed up in Whiterun. Run fast, my friend.
Strike in the heart. Assassinate leader. Well, good practice for the assassin skill. Yeah. Wildfire towers again. This sort of thing makes me not want to visit certain sites when I just encounter them, because you're gonna be sent there again and again and again and again through these. Well, these aren't exactly random missions. The opposition is probably very much set in stone, but the location is probably selected randomly from a list of items. So you can be sent to the same place over and over again. This isn't too bad. We've done this attack many times. We just need the blaze and we can bombard them with a few illusion spells.
Never should have. You can't hide from me.
Pretty sure I can. It'd be hard to catch an invisible man.
Is someone there? Anybody there?
The leader seems to be coming our way. That is good.
Is someone there?
Need to shoot it. Ah, now we have a good clusterfuck going on here.
Strun? Bah!
Leader is still doing fine. Won't be doing fine for long. An odd assassination mission, but ah, right in space. Just want to make sure she actually killed the guy here. Okay. Bad. Not bad at all. Well, we could use more stamina, but stamina frankly hasn't been really a problem. Another has magic out, so now we're definitely, well, we have been for some time in a situation where the only real place to stick points would be health. I suppose a larger magica pool cannot possibly be a bad thing no matter what we do. Stamina would increase carry weight though. We're just not running out of magic anymore, not really. We can easily drop the cost to 0, so I'll raise stamina to 300, then after that I'll stick everything to Magicka. Every single point. Larger the pool the better, but we don't need to get it larger, it is good. I think it was sort of good enough when we had about 500. With the destruction, it's the enchantment that is more important. It's not... no, enchantment made it easy. But you can find 25% cost reduction items on your own. So you could have achieved the same thing by just using the items you find. Much harder to do, but it's possible. The end result would have been the same. What would have been different is that we would have looked like a gigantic son of a bitch idiot wearing all that mismatched equipment. That's it. That's really the only difference. Okay, the leader was killed here. I'm more interested in seeing what he had. Wasn't killed in the... There you go. No. He wasn't killed in the river. There you go. Keep your crap. No, 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 no. That is an attitude we cannot afford. Rather, we can afford it because we are not doing any expensive training at the moment. So the amount of cash we have seems like a gigantic amount, while it really isn't. I mean, it can cost close to 5,000 gold per skill level at higher levels. And we can afford to do that for a while, but we will still run out of cash. So it's better to just keep stocking up. It's a minor operation to get the cash, like a couple of minutes talking to a shopkeeper between each mission.
Need something?
You're home! Look what I found. Here, take it.
I can't carry anymore. You
Mama
son
took
of
me
a
to the
bitch,
market.
one extra
There were
bar.
lots of... You got me a prize.
Can't give her anything. Why? The item is too heavy to carry. What are you carrying?
Oh, stop teasing me.
Seriously, what the fuck are you carrying?
Mama! Oh, come on. Just a few more minutes. Yes, Ma.
I think I know what's happened with her. Yeah, she's probably been collecting things from the ground from the people that have died there. So she has some kind of weaponry or armor or something like that. Probably weaponry that she shouldn't have. So I'm gonna dump your gifts here. As well sleep. Gonna amount to much, but beast blood keeps you from a restless sleep. So as long as you're a lycanthrope, you cannot get any experience point bonuses. Which I suppose I don't care even remotely. At least there's some downside to it. Anything else? Not much. Just your typical crap at this point. At the same time, there's not much incentive at the moment to be a werewolf. I suppose I'll try to level it up to. I mean, what's the harm? I'm not going to have to use any perk points or anything like that. It has its own separate system, so why not? We're gonna see how good and useful it is. I'm mainly worried about we're way too fragile in it. Way too fragile. No proper armoring. Not we can't enjoy the health enchantments from the equipment. It's basically suffering from our choice to not put any point natural health development. Still, doesn't have a really a downside to it.
You're someone who can get things done.
It just
Take a look.
doesn't really benefit us either.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Okay, when to buy training? What is it? It's going to be combat skills. Block, one-handed or light armor. block or light armor. One-handed, it can go forward by just doing any kind of a one-handed weapon
friend.
kills.
What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your business.
46,000. I wonder what would it beat. No, I played that. A character that basically plays the game to acquire wealth. You can still do the missions, but you don't really care about the killing stuff. It's more about, I suppose, if you play like a thief. So you try to avoid trouble. Try to do as much trading as possible.
Got a lot of steel to shape.
Could afford you better.
The Skyforge? Aye, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Grey Manes came to Whiterun. Skyforge steel is all the companions will use, for good reason. Gods be praised.
We don't have anything. It's our armor. 349. There's definitely a lot of growth there, so we can do some of it through smithing.
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now.
We would need to go to Riften to get light armor training.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
Yes.
Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet. And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Blood's on it. Okay, these are the weapon pieces. Still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe.
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
I'm going to Riften after this.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Young.
I hear you've been busy of late.
Work for the honor of the Companions.
Lass, I know what you've been up to. Mind you, it's no business of mine what each companion does in the name of honor. But this sneaking around, it does not befit warriors of your standing. Aella knows better, and so should you. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Skrull said it was a blessing from her scene.
Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what's the truth then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
But aren't you more powerful now?
The witches didn't lie, of course. But it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
Shall be done.
Good. Now move quickly, and don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide you, lass.
I have no objection to them trying to remove it. I really don't care either way. I'll try to hold on to my ability. I suppose it might be one way or the other though. I mean, if all archers has the same source and the source is removed, then maybe everyone loses the ability to be a werewolf. That might cause quite a bit of an issue within the guild. Glenmoral Coven. It'd be easy enough to handle. Hags and witches aren't that strong. Troublesome, yes, but not super strong. Looks like a very simple cave. I doubt we're anywhere near level up just completing this, so we'll do this, get the training, report our success. I don't think everyone is going to be too happy about this. Hardly matters. Pylons of Sendar.
Brilliant.
Ah, I guess we have to do the mountain climbing. Don't see how a shield will really help us here. We should try something different. Found sword. Yes. What type of wards do we have? I'm using a lesser ward, that's no good. Steadfast ward would probably be better. Razor ward. It's great, but it also sucks up your Mexica extremely fast. No, steadfast. Show me what you've got. Which he is. A lot of them. Yeah, this could be a problematic situation. We have great resistances too, so we're not in any serious trouble. Still, you never know what you're going to face. That's it. Right. Might as well collect all of them. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, this doesn't really work. Because the problem is that there's a huge difference in size. A high elf is incredibly tall, so all targets seem. I'm basically sculpting taking their scalp instead of slitting their throat. Is pretty much what it seems like it should be doing. Two more to go. So you say... Oh shit. Poison, yeah, it's incredibly dangerous, and I don't have really resistance against that. I don't know if it's magic damage or not.
Fus Roda!
I still want the poison resistance item. I mean, that's just a gigantic spider. We've seen those a lot. There could be a lot of worse things coming our way. Repel undead. All affected undead up to level 16. Never gonna use that, but okay. One remaining. And that was it. Okay. Not too demanding. Oh, it's a carry weight situation. It's still good. So I'm heading to Rift and get into training before I forget it. Might be better to start pushing blocking forward. I mean, we're not going to be able to move too far with the light armor anyway. Too late. What I mean is, we can take some of the basic perks to increase the percentage of, well, increase the armor class directly, which is not bad by any means, but there's no real future as far as abilities are concerned there.
You gonna stare all day or buy some? I'll teach you how to use it
Blocking
effectively
would be
and keep you quick
much
on your
better.
feet.
Maybe not amazingly good, but it's still
Everything
better.
I've got on display, really.
$39 paralysis potions. Much do you want to buy? All of them. Excellent. Ooh, silver rod of potions. This is good.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness.
27,500.
I was like,
A lot of extra carry weight. I like this.
Yeah?
What's going on?
We'll have to have a pint together sometime, you and me.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Silverhand warriors.
The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
Okay, I can see them.
Where have you been?
I was doing Codlax bidding.
I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack your Vasker. We fought them off, but the old man, Godlack, he's dead.
Was anyone else hurt?
No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of your Vasker will be sung. We will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
I understand Codlax in that old man, yeah, thinking about afterlife, but also, I mean, think about an entire organization coming after you year after year after year, just because of a condition that could possibly get rid of, and then you wouldn't have that. It's not a minor thing. You can certainly understand. It's like, was it Parkas who I talked to initially? It can be a rough life, not everyone can stick to it, so with the companions. So, a couple badly wounded guys, one dead. Purity of Revenge. Wipe out Silver Hand, optional. Retrieve fragments of Wuthrad. They're basically the equivalent of Dawn Guard, I suppose. But I don't see it quite the same, because vampires have to feed on their living constantly to maintain themselves. Werewolves don't. Yeah, they go out hunting, but they are warriors anyway. I mean, we kill people all the time. It's nothing special. And if you kill some innocent, you already have a legit reason to go after the guy, werewolf or not. So I don't think it's quite the same. I don't really blame them, but I certainly don't intend to just give up and die either. Or give up being a werewolf because of it. I suppose you could see it as a vampire who tries to have other sources of blood or to sustain himself, doesn't feed on the people, doesn't try to do. I mean, Serana really didn't seem like she had any interest in trying to manipulate people, didn't try to have cattle to feed upon, anything like that. We never saw how she maintains herself, but I feel there are options. Where do they want us to go? We've already been here. Driftshade Refuge, yeah. Cleared it out earlier. So, yeah, it was a very large facility with 2 entrance points. We might be able to complete it fairly quickly. I'm going to end things here though. I mean, because we already cleared once, we might have access to the... Well, the alternative entrances might be open. I think there was a block, like a door that couldn't be opened from the start, but it might now be open because we've cleared it, so we might be able to start at the end where the leaders are, get the pieces and just leave. I'm not sure if there's any real point in trying to wipe out the Silverhand. Avenge the death of Kodlak by wiping out the Silverhand. That's not really important. Fragments are the important part. Still, they attack our organization where our headquarters are, kill our members. So wiping them out certainly would be a proper response. We just basically don't do anything about it. We invite more attacks.